Yeah, so guys, just doing a quick little walk around video, answer all the questions people keep asking over and over and over. Let's do it all in the same video, saves everyone a bit of time. So basically, here's my 1989 R32 Skyline. As you can see, a little bit custom. In the boot we'll start with, we've got the surge tank set up, an external fuel pump, Boss 44, got a high flow set up there. All the fuel hoses from engine bay to the boot, as you can see here, are E85 ready, so they've all been recently done. That's been done within the last, I think, 8 months or something like that. So they're all brand new. All the relays for the fuel pump and everything are installed behind the sidewall. Up in there, got ourselves 12-inch sub for the tunes, and a couple of amps behind that as well. You'll see that back here, up underneath, has all been plated in, and that's all mod plated, so it's actually legal to have the sub tank in the boot, which is a requirement if you're going to be running external fuel setups. Now the car itself, a dynoed at around about 350 horsepower at the wheels, 475 Nm of torque. Last time I had it on the dyno, that was with a really safe tune on 16 psi, and the big reason we had some limitations there is the last fuel pump couldn't actually keep up. So it's got a brand new fuel pump in there, which is the Boschi. And I've still got the old one that I pulled out of the car. So I've got the receipts for that. I just haven't been into the dynos to push it up any higher, because that kind of power in this lighter car and smaller car is more than enough to keep me entertained. So I can definitely go higher, but that's up to the new owner to go get it retuned. It's got everything else supporting, ready for more power. We'll close the boot. As you can see, all the lines line up perfectly. And the paint's in really good condition. Complete respray. Doors out. We look down the side here. All the tyres are spot on. There's no gutter rash on these rims whatsoever. They're in immaculate condition. That's because only I'm the one that drives the vehicle. The only bit of damage on the body that I'd notate is just here in this corner. It's only this little spot here, but it's a little crack from where it basically got reversed into a very tight garage and just knocked that back a little bit, so it's got a bit of a hole there. And you can see it indicated, so it's a small one, easily repaired, just never worried about it. Yeah, underneath, 2.5-inch high flow system straight through. You can see it's all very clean under here. It's got the CAS 1.5 weight diff, 10 coilovers all the way around, adjustable camber arms all the way around, all the hard race uppers and lowers. That's the same for the front and the back, so you can adjust your camber and drop it down on the guts even more. All the lights and everything work. It's got the wide body kit on it, as you can see, so we can actually fit those fat tyres. None of the tyres poke out. We actually had the rims custom made by Fat Wheels with a custom offset to make sure that they lined up perfectly with the guards, even with that little bit of camber. Tinted windows all the way around. All these weather seals have all been replaced, genuine factory replacement parts as well. They cost me an absolute fortune. I think it was $500 just for the two. Good thing it's only a coupe. Genuine weather weather guard over the top of the window as well. All the glass in perfect condition. Bonnet. So it's a steel bonnet with that fiberglass molded on top. So it's 100% legal. Not running a non-legal fiberglass bonnet. Then the engine bay. So around here, where do we start? So clear timing cover. We've got a 3-coil alloy radiator with twin thermo fans. Obviously the cover houses the pod filter. For the system, we've got a CCG high flow turbo mounted down there. We've got all new vacuum lines running through aftermarket plenum, larger throttle body, aftermarket fuel rail, 1000cc injectors. The Mac valve's up under there, so you can control your boost through the gears, and you can actually plug your laptop into the car and do custom tunes and read all the engine stats from the gearbox, sorry, the glove box where the USB is sitting. There's no leaks under here at all. The motor's 100% tight. There is no smoke, no leaks. Serviced meticulously. We've got our, this is actually a new Turbo Smart fuel pressure regulator as well I put in when I was chasing the fuel issues when I got the fuel pump replaced. We've got under here split fire core packs, custom braided harness going right back as well. And this is obviously an RB25, so it's had the RB25 swap. We've got mod plates for everything as well, as you can see. 2 mod plates, and I've got all the certificates and paperwork to come with it and all the receipts for all the work that's been done. Catch can, God, what else can I tell you? There's heaps of stuff that's been done to this, I'm sure to forget. But as you can see, it's all been done very, very cleanly and neatly. Very tidy, and obviously front mount intercooler and everything as well. Everything's in perfect condition. I suppose, well, I don't drive it for ages, so I always disconnect my battery. Oh, there we go. It's got a quick release on the negative there. There you go, she's alive. So yeah, it's got afterglow all the way around the vehicle as well. Under it and in the fronts and in the bar work, all the fun stuff. And it's all remote control as well, so you can actually change that. Obviously I don't drive around with it on. Wrong remote. I've got 2 here. It's pretty cool for car shows. Change all the effects and stuff, change the music or whatever. There we go, just turn that off the remote. I'll obviously be coming with it. Obviously on the front we've got the wide body kit there as well. As you can see, it tucks the rims nicely. So I suppose we'll do a cold start. Yeah, just so you can see what she's like. She's been sitting for probably a good 2 to 3 weeks. It's been too busy to drive. You can see I'm sticking my finger straight in there. It's perfectly clear. No gum or anything. There's no head problems or anything that's going to bite you in the bum later. And the car is mechanically spot on. I've spent a fortune on it in the last 12 months to get it to that point. So, alright, we've got ourselves a terminal on. Close her up. Once again, all the body lines, everything lines up perfectly. It's never been in an accident. She's clean as hell. Oh, it's got aftermarket headlights as well. Perfect condition. As you can see, all the seals are absolutely spot on as well. Now it's got central locking as well. Okay, let's wake her up. I've got the right key, and that's a boot key. There we go. Automatic reading mirror popping back out. Got the fuel pump on in the background. 11.7 volts, voltmeter down there. So I'll let it prime. Like I said, I haven't ran this for a couple of weeks now. Oh yeah, I should say we've actually got turbo timer down the bottom here as well. Which is pretty much standard in most turbo cars. Alright, she's up. There you go, so that's probably 2 to 3 weeks of sitting. Obviously, everything's custom in here as well. There's our oil pressure, so it's perfectly healthy, currently sitting on 22 degrees. All the electric windows and stuff work. Perfectly. You can change the colour of the interior, afterglow lights too. Yeah, so all the seats, I'll just turn on the inside lights. All the seats are perfect. There's a couple of small cigarette burns in a couple of the bottom sections of the back seat. Headlining's great. Straight across, it's a little GoPro mode I got up there. No cracks in the dash or anything. The aircon still works as well. I just think it might need a regas. I've just never really bothered about it. As you can see there, aircon mode. Turn our fan. There you go, you can hear the vents now working. So that's pretty rare in Skylines. Normally they rip that out for some stupid reason. All the dash surround, it's all very, very clean, as you can see. Fire extinguisher pan on the side, it's just a charge cable for the audio. So there's the stereo, so you plug your phone into it. It's a new Pioneer head unit, becomes a display. You can see there. Obviously upgrade speakers right way around, 6x9s in the back. So the gearbox, let's turn that down. Gearbox is tight as hell. There's no synchro issues or anything like that. So obviously with the RB25 swap, they decided to keep the RB20 gearbox, and the thing is, the gearbox is perfect. She cops a bit of a flogging, and you know, respectively, and it's never given me any grief. Doesn't grind gears, doesn't make any funny noises. It's absolutely perfect, like the day it was, you know, rolled off the floor. It's got a heavy duty clutch installed, and I've got receipts for all of this stuff. Recently had a new center bearing put into the tail shaft, and obviously, you know, all the gauges work on the dash. There's a case, 177,000. Everything works. Fuel, you know, turbo, boost pressure, all that kind of gear. Revs. The oil pressure gauge doesn't work, but that's why I've got this one up here. There's more accurate. You can see now it's sitting on 40 PSI, which is perfect, whereas before on startup it was about 100. So we're at 41 degrees. This flashes if it ever goes up to around about, say, 92 degrees. I've got it set with an audible and a flashing alarm, so you don't have to watch your gauges. Sometimes you will see the higher temps when you're doing some really, you know, kind of fast-paced twos work up through some twisties and hills, and you're hammering that boost. Obviously the EGTs is just one of the side effects. Then we've got our boost and vac gauge up here as well. I suppose now we'll take the car for a bit of a drive. The clutch works perfectly fine in reverse. Always helps when you forget what type of car you're driving. I'm used to driving something where reverse is arse about. My daily car. So that's a tight fit. Really tight fit. Over that bump. And I've got a very awkward driveway. You have to hit it exactly right so you don't scrape the bar work. As you can see, even though I'm completely cambered up right now and I just lifted a wheel just coming out on this angle, there's no clunks or weird squeaks you normally get with coilovers. Right, we're out, so I suppose I'll hook the camera up. We'll go for a drive. Engine temperature, which is perfect, nice and warmed up. As you can hear, it's smooth as silk. Tacho's sitting still. First gear. Now the Kaz racing diff gets 1.5 weight. When it's cold, sometimes you'll hear some knocking on tight turning. That's just obviously with that limited slip functionality of the racing diff. But basically, after a while, it warms up, that noise goes completely. So you just get used to it. There you go, recline works on the seat. any cleaner, especially in this price range. Only reason I'm selling this car, if I could keep 2 cars, I would, is we need to get a full drive for the family. Limited space at home, and I just simply can't afford to have 2 expensive toys like most of us out there. The wife will kill me. Otherwise, I'd be keeping this thing after the money I spent on it. And literally, when you drive around, you get nothing but praise from everyone as well. That such an old car in such clean condition. This thing is. Like it'll snap the speed on no time. Obviously you've got to be careful when you're doing it.
Exactly what we facing. Some kid named Jason in the Honda station. Wagon was bragging about how much loot and crack he stacking. Rock had a grip, so they formed up a clique, a small crew. Around the time I was locked up with you. True indeed. Nigga, let me proceed. Don't fill them clips too high, get them bullets room to breathe. Damn, where was I? Yeah, run out of town, blew the fuck up. D-Rock went home and Jay got stuck the fuck up. Hit him twice, caught him right for the Persian right.
A quick little tight turn here. There's that diff. Is a bit closer. You can see here motor oil pressure, engine temperature gauge, so 77 degrees, which has just copped a bit of a thrashing. Boost gauge. Honestly, I mean, it's don't know what else to tell you. Everything just works, everything's so clean. The only thing that doesn't work is the factory spoiler up and down button. And it sounds unreal as well. So damn tight. Intense. Look at that, even the windscreen washer still works as well, squirters. So yeah, she's fully roadworthy. Basically, that's the car in a nutshell. Nothing to hide. So yeah, if you got any questions, hit me up. Like I said, I've got full paperwork for everything, showing everything that's been done on this vehicle. Yeah, got a truck coming now. She's been looked after and loved well. Okay. We'll just do a quick launch, see if we can actually get some traction down. Alright, so first gear pull. nearly kept it almost 80 there. But as you can see, she is a hell of a lot of fun. Hell of a lot of fun. Just hooks up. Nothing big giggles. So if you want something that's daily drivable, reliable, won't give you any problems, this R32 classic car is probably the one for you. Doesn't feel like a classic car, drives like a modern car. Tight as hell. See me swinging those wheels. No clunks, no nothing. Smooth as hell. And yeah, heaps of maintenance work done lately, so all the water system, pipes, thermostats, hoses, it's all brand new. All the boost vac gauges are all new, the lines are all new Nismo engine mounts, new CV boots, there's just, you know, new kingpin bearings, heaps of new work right across. I forgot to mention it does have slotted rotors as well and upgraded brakes, so she pulls up hella quick. It sounds so damn good. So damn good. And so responsive too. Like you're using like half of the throttle, half the accelerator most of the time. So yeah, that's my baby girl. It's gonna be sad to see her go. Let's try and get in this driveway now. Yeah, there's that diff noise. Everyone with a Kaz racing diff will know exactly what I'm talking about. But the thing is, it doesn't affect the driving. It's just on really tight turns and stuff. You just get that kind of that little bit of a clunk in the diff, which is perfectly normal. So you can Google that. All right, sweet. Pretty much that's it, guys. So after a good drive and a good thrashing, if I take you off your mount, you can see here sitting at 80 degrees. Oil pressure's now sat back down to 20 psi, which is exactly where it's meant to be for that motor. You can see it's fully functioning. That's why I never worried about putting in a second pickup point for the dash one. Your water temp there to the halfway mark, water temp there, 80 degrees, spot on. It's about where thermostat opens up. I think it's 75 to 80 degrees with the GDR thermostat in there. Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. The horn, everything works. You know, demister your lights. Doesn't blow any smoke at all. Motor's extremely healthy. See paintwork on the inside of the door jambs is all good too. It's all been resprayed properly and done properly. There you go. Body kit, door trims, the body kit wise. You know, everything once again lines up 100% throughout the car. No cracks or damage down there. You can see the slotted rotors in there hidden away. It's had the 5-stud conversion from 4-stud as well, so your wheels are never going to fall off no matter how hard you drive it. You know, R32 Skyline with both headlights working, what the hell, rare as hell. There's the kit, you can see there's minimal damage down along here. I've actually got a thing of touch-up paint just for along the bottom of the skirt. You can see the front mount's all perfect condition. You know, the green lights here, everything's been LED converted. Down this side of the kit, around here. As you can see, it's in bloody good condition. all the trims, everything, even the wide body kit's been installed really well. Inside the dash, and look at that, it's got all its vents. Yeah, so not too much else to really tell you about here, apart from the fact that she kicks ass. That's about it. And the stereo sounds damn good too. I don't know if it's actually going to come across on the GoPro. So yeah, people definitely see you rolling in this thing, that's for sure. If you drop this thing back down again, obviously that's my driveway there, so I can't really drop it down any lower because I won't get up. If you drop it down lower, camber those wheels back out like it used to sit and roll, look phenomenal. Have a listen to how healthy that exhaust is. Yeah, she's definitely no project. Suppose I'll put it back in the cove. Obviously with the wide body kit this has been installed properly too, the fuel filler. So I'm just running premium fuel on the thing now. Never did get around after doing the fuel pump to tune it for E85. Get that sorted, but she's right to go. Obviously it's got a VIPEC ECU as well, so it's a full standalone system. With the VIPEC you can plug in your software tool on your laptop. And then, once I turn that music off, there we go. You've got in here, where is it? There we go. There it is there, there's your VIPEC ECU, USB plug, that's all wired in underneath, so you can basically plug your laptop in, see all your engine stats, tune, change your boost levels, being Mac valve controlled. You can actually change how much boost hits certain gears. The maximum control, you can see all your engine stats, all that kind of gear. Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. As you can see, once again, all the gaps line up perfect, never had a bingle this car. Yeah, there she is, guys. Should answer all the questions.